In the 29th century, Earth has become a garbage-strewn wasteland due to rampant consumerism and corporate greed. 7 centuries earlier, the megacorporation by and large BNL evacuated humanity to space on giant starliners. Of all the trash compacting robots left by BNL to clean up, only one robot remains operational: waste allocation load lifter, Earth-class Waller. One day, Wall-E's routine of compressing trash and collecting interesting objects is broken by the arrival of an unmanned probe carrying an egg-shaped robot named Extraterrestrial Vegetation Evaluator Eve. She has been sent to scan the planet for signs of sustainable life. Waller is smitten by the sleek, otherworldly robot, and the two begin to connect, until Eve goes into standby WH. Ian Waller shows her his most recent find, a living seedling. Sometime later, the probe then collects Eve and the plant, and, with Waller clinging on, returns to its mothership, the Starliner Axiom. In the centuries since the Axiom left Earth, its passengers have degenerated into corpulence due to laziness and microgravity, their every whim catered to by machinery. Even the captain, B. McRae, is used to sitting back while his robot steering wheel Otto flies the ship. McRae is unprepared to receive the positive probe response, but discovers that placing the plant in the ship's holo detector will trigger a hyper-jump back to Earth so humanity can begin recolonization. When McRae inspects Eve's storage compartment, however, the plant is missing, and Eve blames Waller for its disappearance. Eve is deemed faulty and taken to diagnostics. Mistaking the process for torture, Waller intervenes and inadvertently releases all the reject bots when a stray pulse shot hits the control panel, causing him and Eve to be designated as rogues. Frustrated, Eve tries to send Waller home in an escape pod, but before they can do so, the two witness a UTO's Gopherbot Geo4 stowing the plant in a pod set to self-destruct, revealing that Waller did not steal the plant. Waller attempts to retrieve it, but is then launched into space before he could return. Eve uses an emergency exit to chase after Waller, and witnesses the pod explode. Although both he and the plant survive unscathed, he and Eve reconcile, celebrating with a dance in space around the Axiom. Eve brings the plant back to McRae, who watches her recordings of Earth, concluding that they can and must save it. However, Otto has been programmed with the secret Never Return Directive A113, issued after BNL incorrectly declared in 2110 that the planet could not be saved, and reveals that he ordered Geo4 to get rid of the plant. When McRae countermands the directive, Otto and Geo4 mutiny, electrocuting Wall-E's circuit board, putting Eve into standby, throwing them both down the garbage chute, and locking McRae in his quarters. Eve and Waller are nearly ejected into space along with the ship's refuse, but a cleaner robot microbe, a obliterator MO, following Wall-E's dirt trail across the ship, gets stuck when the gate opens and inadvertently alerts the Waller bots, prompting them to abort the ejection. As humans and robots help in securing the plant while Waller, Eve, Mo and the reject bots head to the holo detector, McRae and Otto fight for control. Waller sacrifices himself by allowing himself to be crushed by the holo detector, jamming it. This causes it to stay open, buying Eve time to successfully insert the plant, initiating the hyperjump, while McRae eventually overpowers and deactivates Otto by switching him to manual mode. Arriving back on Earth, Eve repairs Waller, but finds that his memory and personality have been erased. Heartbroken, Eve gives Waller a goodbye kiss, which restores him back to his normal self. Waller and Eve reunite with Mo in the reject bots as the inhabitants of the Axiom take their first steps on Earth. During the credits, humans and robots turn the ravaged planet into a paradise, and the plant is shown to have grown into a mighty tree, which even Waller rests beneath. The pair live out the rest of their days in love and peace.